Yes, as promised, your boy Ego has come back to debunk the WBC and the detractors' claims that Gervonta Tank Davis and the Texas Commission did something wrong, which culminated in Tank Davis knocking out Leo Santa Cruz in a brutal and a viral fashion. You don't want to miss out on this. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link, and it does help the channel in a phenomenal way when you guys click on that link. ESPN Plus, they got a ton of original content, docuseries, documentaries, archive fights from boxing and the UFC. All this for $5.99 a month. If you want to get ESPN Plus by clicking my link, you can get it as a standalone app or bundle it ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. That's 3 apps for one incredibly low price of $12.99 for all 3. I have all 3, and you should get it too. Use my link. It does help the channel. Now, I told you this video was coming. Gervonta Tank Davis, he set the world of boxing on fire. Great performance, great fight, great card, and it was a great knockout. But what we see in this world of boxing is double standards. You see, haters and detractors come out and try to claim foul play and stuff like that, and that's what we've seen. You guys see this tweet from Gervonta Tank Davis. So a video hit the internet, and it was a side-by-side of Tank with 2 different gloves on. I guess he initially was warming up, and he had the custom pair of gloves with the Mexican flag colors to match his ensemble and his outfit that he walked out on. And that outfit was paying homage to Floyd Mayweather versus Oscar De La Hoya. And if you look at the pictures and all the photos and the photo gallery of the actual knockout, Tank was wearing an all-white pair of gloves, right? And people were insinuating. You see, now that it's been debunked within less than a day, unlike Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. You see when it comes to Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, the questions that people had, the question that people have, or actually, should I say the questions that people had are still the questions that people have. Deontay Wilder has agreed with new media that Tyson Fury tampered with his gloves. There's something wrong with it, and it still hasn't been explained. So almost in an effort to compete with new media, you had these false claims and all these outlandish claims that Tank achieved a knockout via cheating or he switched his glove. But the funny thing is, one of the people that actually got involved in this in a post and delete is a representative, the WBC's PR person, which I will show you guys on the screen. And I made a video. You guys, they got 30,000 views, something crazy. So appreciate you guys for the support. But this is the PR person for the WBC who hadn't, keep in mind, they had nothing to do with this particular fight. This is the WBC PR person's private or their company, Supreme Boxing. And I've collected all the comments and, stitched them together. And you guys see, they posted that video that was alluding to Tank and the commission not doing their job, and basically Leo Santa Cruz being knocked out in some type of foul play, or the gloves helped Tank or whatever. And you see it was getting some likes. This is what they were putting. I saw the live. Gloves were not signed off by the teams, only the blue tape, which is only commission, right? That's commission. Gloves have to be signed inside by the laces, each one total of 4 pairs. If you look at the video, glove did not have any signatures. So basically suggesting that the gloves, were illegal. Gabe Rosado, who's a professional fighter, tried to plead and explain to them, like, there's usually multiple gloves in the selection process, and for various reasons, if there's a workmanship error or whatever, they could switch gloves. You see the WBC pandering again to, suggest that something happened, and create this havoc and commotion that the gloves, something outside of the realm of the rules happened. Gabe Rosado, shout out to him. He was explaining. He was like, "Nah, there was no foul here. Tank's a puncher. This happens." But you see the inherent bias from the WBC and continuing to suggest and accuse Tank of a wrongdoing. It says Gabe Rosado, except that didn't happen. Unfortunately, the opposite team found out in the ring. And then they continue saying, "I've supervised many fights. When gloves are chosen, both teams, commissions, and supervisors sign every single pair 1 and pair 2. Saw the video, no signatures were on the gloves Gervonta put on, only on blue tape. Not sure what happened here," right? So, trying to create this stampede of controversy. So I have collected the video. Floyd Mayweather was live. He was on Instagram. So let's use a little bit of common sense here. If you are doing something wrong, why would you go on Instagram live and air it for the world to see? Like, let's say hypothetically, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Let's say Mayweather Promotions and the Texas Commission were trying to get one over on Leo for whatever reason, right? And it's funny because in Texas, there is a dense Hispanic population, and what would be the point of getting over on Leo? You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, if you listen to the Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz fight in the early rounds, there were people in the crowd saying Leo, Leo, and they were chanting his name. You know what I'm saying? So what would be the point? Beyond that, you have to look at a guy like Gervonta Tank Davis. Let me actually pull this up for you. Gervonta Tank Davis is a notorious and known puncher, right? So I said we were going to just use a little bit of common sense here. So the man is 24-0, as you see on the screen, and he has 23 knockouts. So all at the tender age, his record is almost close to his age. He's age 25, right? Age 25, and he's had 24 bouts. All but one have ended in knockout. So this is virtually a Deontay Wilder type of record, in the lighter divisions. His record suggests that he's a puncher, and if anyone's ever watched him fight, he has a 95.83% knockout ratio. It doesn't really get much higher than that in boxing, almost 96%. Beyond that, as Gabe Rosado suggested, is you look at winning gloves, those are actually softer. So for anyone who knows boxing, you would know that winning gloves, so for the WBC to do this is in poor form. Nowhere in here does it mention that the winning gloves are actually more padded. So if you have a puncher in Gervonta Tank Davis who has a 95, almost pretty much a 96% knockout ratio, he knocked out almost everybody except for one person. And let me look at what year that was. So his unanimous decision was a 6-rounder in Biloxi. Some dude was tough. Let me see who this is. This dude. Shout out to German Mares. So nobody's went the distance since 2014 with Tank Davis. So you think he had to cheat to achieve what he's been achieving throughout his whole career. You see what I'm saying? And again, I suggest Why would Floyd Mayweather go live if the commission was trying to wrong him? But unlike the Tyson Fury glove gate, Tyson Fury, they had the cameras in the back, and then all of a sudden they put a towel or blanket or something over to mask the lenses so you could no longer see what was going on. So you could start to see the story is chipping away. You know, sounds like sour grapes. People don't want to, you know, give Tank credit. They're trying to hate, things like that. And it's sad because Tank should just be reveling in his victory. You know, he came out with the dope fit. It was a great fight. Leo, he didn't do nothing wrong. Look, he went viral. He's trending #1 on YouTube. Yet and still, instead of just purely enjoying his victory, he has to like try to explain away some false claims and accusations, and some of it from the WBC along with others. Gervonta Davis said Leo signed off on both gloves. Just ask him. And then ES News was courteous enough to put the event of this whole process where that happened. And you can see Leo Santa Cruz's brother in this video. So the story is not looking good. Now, I have prepared a video that I want you guys to check out. This is the Floyd Mayweather live. Again, my question to you is, using a little bit of common sense, with all that we know, with Ellie's video, with Floyd going live, with the fact that Tank is a menacing puncher, which we've known about. And you know what's funny? The haters and the people who are biased, instead of just saying, oh, good effing fight, some of them try to hedge their bets, some of them, right? They'll say stuff like, oh, this was a cherry pick before the fight. Oh, Tank's going to knock him out. And, you know, why is he picking Leo? He needs to fight Tio or Loma or whoever they want to see Tank fight, right? And they'll make those statements. So you predicted Leo to get knocked out, and he gets knocked out, and now you're surprised and you think he had to cheat to do it? Reaching. And again, you could tell there's a lot of people with biased relationships. Leo's a good dude. Nobody's mad at Leo. He fought his ass off. He tried. He did as good as he could for as long as he could do. But this is just sad, and especially to see it come from the WBC. The WBC clearly has bias for certain fighters. But we will look at this video, and you guys be the judge of it, right? The Texas Commission is right there. Floyd's live. They're signing off on the gloves. Why would you do any of that before the public eye? Where Floyd Mayweather, let's look at Floyd. Hold on. Let's see how many Instagram followers he has, because this was on Floyd's Instagram. You know, and that's the thing. This is what happens when you just bite down and, you know, bite a story and just run with it and don't get the facts. Just me, even me as a reporter, I can't just run with something. You know, I can't just get a piece of information or intel and run with it. So again, to prove my point, Floyd Mayweather has 24 million followers, and he was live. So like I said, even though this is circumstantial, if somebody was doing dirt, why would you record it live before 24 million people if you were trying to hide it from Leo Santa Cruz's team or whatever the haters are trying to suggest to take credit away from Gervonta Tank Davis's phenomenal knockout? And I told you, Ego Stradamus strikes again. I told you that Gervonta Davis was starting to achieve Floyd Mayweather levels of hate. The racists, the detractors, the haters, they're coming out. And I said this before the fight. Now you see it. Just like Floyd, people paying to see him lose, people trying to say it was a screw job with the judges, things like that. Now, since Tank, he's in his prime and in his division where he's super strong, you know, now he's knocking people out. It's not going to the judges. They're saying he did something to his glove. So Tank has been a puncher his whole career. Everybody that knows Tank, since the amateurs, tells you about it. I got a video with Tank's coach. He said he's seen him knock out and body heavyweights in sparring. But Ellie got a video where they said Tank broke everybody's nose and sent multiple sparring partners home. But now they're resorting to these false claims that were immediately shut down and doubting Tank's power. Meanwhile, a Caucasian fighter in Tyson Fury, a British gypsy, right, who's not even from America, the WBC, when he was accused of something and is continued, the accusations have continued with Wilder's latest video, the WBC immediately dismissed it. So how does that work? And the thing is, when you look at Tyson Fury throughout his whole career, he wasn't walking nobody down again that was elite and stopping them and making their ears bleed, which is what we seen in the Wilder fight. So you tell me which one looks more suspicious and which one is more unexplained. Now check out this video. I rest my case.
Well, Roy. Roy, come on.
So as you guys can see right here, they're putting the white gloves on that people had questions with. And it's all on Instagram Live.
Yeah, we get it over with. We're not gonna roll for about 20 minutes. We got plenty of time.
And right behind Floyd Mayweather is the commission, which you'll see in this video. Smash the like button. So you see the Texas Commission is present, signing off. Everything's on Instagram Live. So this is no surprise switcheroo or trick.
Still feel like your dynamite you can move. All right.
Now he has one of the white gloves that people were questioning on in front of the commission, in front of Floyd Mayweather's millions of 24 million followers as well. I mean, this just looks bad. They're trying to take away from this kid's victory like this. They're putting on the additional glove. Tank Davis told you at the beginning, you seen, he said he switched gloves because the main custom glove was uncomfortable when he was warming up and didn't feel right. There's a commission again. Look.
Things that an alligator bite.
Right, there you go.
He said, all right, there you go. Listen.
The rest of them boys out of business. know what I'm saying? I be putting them out of business. You know, I put, you know what I'm saying? I don't want Blue winning in. Right now. All right. Thank you. All right. You got the fangs of the alligator butt. Right.
That's the commission signing the second white glove that knocked out Leo Santa Cruz. And you'll see throughout the rest of the video that Tank's warming up in the same glove that people have questions with. Come on. The reach is incredible. Those are the gloves that are supposedly suspect. This didn't happen in a period with Tyson Fury, which the WBC backed. Tyson Fury, he put a towel over the camera and it blacked out. You couldn't see what was going on. But you see Floyd, you see Showtime cameras rolling, you see Lil Uzi just popped in. You know.
Hold on, we got 23,000 on there and we building.
Floyd even told you 23,000 people watching.
Pay-per-view right now.
Floyd said we have 23,000 people watching at this moment.
Tell him what's up. I'm about to go out. He about to get out there. He about to get out there and do what it do.
Warming up.
You want all 24 million to follow you? Huh? Yes or no? Okay, all 24 million follow him.
Leo just lost, man. It was a great effort, but that's something you got to deal with. So, yeah, the WBC, they didn't even have nothing to do with this fight, so this looks bad. Does it look like anything foul is going on? You know? They have picked multiple gloves for a reason. And like Gabe Rosado was saying, guess what?
He ain't seen that shit. I mean, some shit like this.
Like Gabe Rosado was saying, Tank has the more orthopedic glove. So if he knocked him out with that, imagine the Grant, which is more of the puncher glove.
You know, that's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Try again, flash it. Same time you flash, take that footstep over.
Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Look, he's touching the glove. You see how perfectly rounded it is, unlike the deformity and the concave, imploded glove that Tyson Fury had. These are the differences, people. Let me know how I did in this video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off.
You can feel it through your arm. Boom, I'm like, he's like, no, I'm gonna go right back there again. So I think I did like this. I'm like, shaboom. So I like he rehearsed it. And went right back down there again. You done boxed every style. Listen, ain't nobody. Oh, okay.
Smash the like button because we out.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.